Hey guys, I hope you had an awesome weekend. I'm pretty stoked. Bitcoin broke to the upside. I've been waiting patiently in a martingale stack long position for quite a while now, but I'll be doubling down on a trade very soon, assuming we break a certain level of resistance. Once we break that resistance and we get the confluence with the DXY, then we're going to the moon, guys, at least short term. But yeah, let's dive into the charts really quick and show you guys what I see and what I'm preparing for. And once we break that level of resistance that I'm aiming at, I'm going to be adding quite a bit to my trades and then riding as much as I possibly can. Once we start seeing a reversal formation, then we can get out. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I see on the inside, and let's dive into it. All right, so the first thing we want to do is look at the DXY really quick. So we can pull this up. We can see that we kind of got a textbook break to the downside. We got the confirmation rejection right here. The one thing that we're just waiting on, just so we get that confirmed momentum to the downside, is for us to lose 111.75 as support for the DXY. Once we lose that support, then we can most likely see the DXY come back down to 110.23. And in confluence with that, Bitcoin is already broken out of the macro formation. As this lost this momentum, Bitcoin started gaining momentum, going to the upside, and this will help, push Bitcoin closer to those technical targets if we see price action come down through here. So this is the DXY. This is what I'm looking at. Basically, yeah, just need to lose this level of support just so we have that confirmed break to the downside, and we have that momentum to help push Bitcoin's price action to the upside. All right, so that's the DXY. Let's dive into Bitcoin's chart. Let's go to the daily first. So this is the daily time frames. We can see that we got the first daily candle close outside of this downtrend level of resistance. First time since like May. May has been the starting point of this trend line. So now we just need to see this downtrend level of resistance act as support, and you can see, like, based off the daily candle, that we're starting to get that wick. I'm sorry, there's some charts here. I'm just gonna delete that for a second. Yeah, we're starting to see this wick here, this buy pressure off of this downtrend level of resistance to slowly flip as support, which is great. It's a good sign. So the higher this candle closes, the better. So we can have that stronger confirmed confirmation bounce. If we go into the lower time frames, dissect it a little bit, we can see that we got this flag forming right here. And if we break this to the upside, then that could be the confirmation formation that we could use to prepare for the long position that we need to ride it up as much as we possibly can. So if you decide to enter off of this, I'll be entering off of not just a break of this downtrend level resistance. I want to see price action get back above this level right here, around like 19,444 roughly. If we get price action back above this, we get the support bounce. Basically, have like this little double bottom, and we broke out of this downtrend level resistance in confluence. So that's the point where I'm going to be adding quite a bit to my existing position. My current average is at like 19,075. I'll be adding quite a bit to that position if we end up getting above this level. And then the immediate resistance that I'm going to be looking at along the way up is at 19,800. If we see a reversal formation like a double top or a head and shoulders or anything like that around here, and we end up breaking to the downside of that micro formation, then I'd get out early. Next level to look out for. So if we didn't get like a bearish formation here and we get like some kind of continuation formation, we break to the upside. This is the next level I'm going to be looking at, 20,400. Same thing here. 22,100, and then lastly 24,600. Now if we break this, as we go up through these levels, you can hold long term. You can move your stop loss below each new level of support that's created to help secure your gains along the way up, or you can use the average true range as well, and you can just use the average true range's location to define where you should put your stop loss. But personally, I like giving my stop loss as much breathing room as possible so I can capture as much gains as I possibly can without accidentally getting wicked out along the way up. Because this is a huge move, guys. You want to capitalize as much as you possibly can on it, and it's looking great so far. And if we pull out the 200 and the 50 moving average, let's pull this up, sorry. And we go to the daily time frame. Right, along the way up, as price action gets printed, this 200 moving average is going to be adjusting lower and lower and closer to the price action. We should be watching this as well because this will be the first retest in a long time we had to the 200 moving average here, and usually when we have that retest, it's going to act as a really strong level of resistance. So depending on where this is at, just keep an eye on it each day. It's going to update, and then use this as a potential take profit tool. So if we see price action come in contact with this, it might be a good time to exit. Right now, we're combating the 50 EMA as resistance, but if we get that bullish momentum that we're looking at, and this, we see price action break above this, then things are going to get very, very bullish very quickly. It's been weighing us down for a while now, and if we get price action above it and it acts as support, then we're going to see some really strong momentum to the upside. But yeah, guys, and of course, as this drags out, if we see a golden cross, that might be a little bit later down the road, but if we start seeing a golden cross, then things are going to look very bullish, and that golden cross could be the indication that we need for that strong relief rally breaking out of this falling wedge that we've been tracking we've been tracking for a while now, but at least since March, most people have been tracking this downtrending level of resistance, and it became a falling wedge when we got this support bounce right here, right? Because we have all these levels right here to track. So if things are looking bullish short term, guys, so try to be prepared. Use that lower time frame formation that we talked about to dictate whether or not maybe you should enter a long or short. Not financial advice, but that's what I'll be doing. And then we can go from there. And then, of course, anything with a lot of Bitcoin liquidity, try to prepare for potential pumps with them. If you start seeing bearish activity and Bitcoin starts pumping and you're in a short, you should be watching Bitcoin's price action very carefully. So as it breaks resistance levels, it might be a less viable option for you to be doing shorts, especially in altcoins right now, because when Bitcoin pumps, sometimes they will pump 4 or 5 times harder than Bitcoin, right? Because they have lower market caps, easier. It takes less money to pump them. All right, guys, that's everything I got for you. If you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in the Discord. Have yourself an amazing day. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time that I'm going to be relatively busy today because I'm doing a lot of renovating. I just bought a new home. Yeah, finally. So, yep, I'm doing some painting and some flooring today. So I'll be replying, but I'll be relatively slow. So just prepare mentally for that. All right, guys, have yourself an amazing day, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.